us. So that resulted in some laughs.
OK, and it's written by Ryan Coogler, and who's known for Creed and Black Panther. But in an interview, Jack, he said that your character is actually his favourite antagonist. Was it as fun to play?
It was a lot of fun. A tremendous amount of fun. Multi-layered, as is the movie. So, listen, I think with my character Remick, I think in his mind he's a protagonist. You know. So yeah, it gets complex. It gets. You
can see why Ryan likes that character, though. Oh,
absolutely. Yeah. And I felt very, very fortunate to be out there with these guys, and you know, you're dead right. It is Ryan Coogler's brainchild. So. Phenomenal experience, man. Phenomenal film. Go see it. It's
Well, I mean, you're selling it very well because it's very, very gruesome. And we couldn't see exactly how gruesome there. And being transformed into a vampire must be quite a process.
It's quite a process. It is quite a process, isn't it?
Tell us more. Tell us more.
Yeah, it is.
It's so amazing to spend as much time as we did, and Jack more than myself, but in a special effects makeup trailer and understanding the process in which they go through to create the elements that are then...
Hours and hours?
Hours and hours.
You go in and come out, like, totally changed.
Oh, yeah.
Someone will go missing for 4 hours and they're in with Mike Fontaine, the prosthetics guy, and they'll return and the sight of him would just mess you up.
It's so true. I remember the first time I saw you, it was after, like, a test. A special effects like makeup test, and oh my God, I mean what they do is incredible, but it is so transformative and so helpful, of course, when it comes to delivering the kind of performance you want.
Right on. I mean, the chemistry between you three is so evident. It's very obvious you've become very good friends. The love is real. Tell me about these game nights I've been hearing about.
Oh, we had game nights. We played games on set. We would play like Rummy Cube and Bananagrams, Uno. Got a bit heated sometimes.
I was going to say, is it a bit competitive because Jack, you're looking a bit...
Well, it's hard because he's outside a lot, right?
Of course.
Because you have to let him in. So we were inside.
I was kind of excluded from the games.
Just the games.
You know, I was like a different fraction.
Just the ones on set. Games night, though, that was for everyone.
Right.
Like, yeah, then Jamie Lawson would cook, Michael would cater sometimes, and it was a lot of fun.
But it wasn't all fun and games, because you're filming in New Orleans, which has its challenges when it comes to extreme weather, but also some unexpected guests on set.
Oh, yeah. I mean, one day we had an alligator show up.
Yeah,
sure.
You know,
not every day you're at work.
We had a snake wrangler, and he was very busy. We barely saw him.
Oh, yeah.
He was loving it.
He came back, though, one time with a snake.
Oh,
do you remember that?
No.
Yeah, that was when
just to prove he was doing his job.
Right, yeah, it was probably planted. No.
Yeah.
Someone yelled out, "Cut! We should cut." Why? There's an alligator in the scene.
It's
behind us.
So great.
Yeah.
And with obviously where we're from, we don't really deal with alligators not at work, or you know, you kind of pay a lot of money to go and see that and experience that. No, this was
all in a day's work. Now, music is really important in the film, isn't it? And it's mainly American blues. But Jack, you got to actually go back to your own roots, didn't you? And ended up singing an Irish song.
Yeah. The character, I think. What's amazing is this whole vampiric element to him meant that he's been around for a long time.
Right.
And yeah, I think he was rooted in something historical and real, and that was his Irish heritage. So he's bringing a few Irish flavours to the party and a bit of traditional music and the real stuff, you know, the proper stuff.
Yeah.
So that was, I was buzzing.
And speaking of music, 2025, Hailee, I know you're making a return. You've already had a top 5 hit in the UK with Starving. Whoop. Big tune. And you're coming back to music, aren't you?
I am. I was given the most incredible opportunity with this whole movie, not only as an actor, but now as a musician. And I got to collaborate with Ludwig, who did our incredible, just gut-wrenching score. And it was the most insane whirlwind of a process, but it came together very quickly, and the song will be out when the movie comes out.
Fabulous.
Good stuff. Thank you so much, all of you, for coming in and telling us all about Sinners. It's in the cinema from Friday, next Friday. Best of luck.
Thank you so much.